Alright, so right now we're just doing some preemptive work for tomorrow since it's going to be such a busy social day for her. Starting off at the dog park where she's going to meet a lot of friends in a social situation. Just getting her used to the area. And you can tell right away that she's super interested in the ground. There's a few people in there, so unfortunately there's somebody being pulled over or something. We'll just ignore that for now. Get her used to the area, and what we'll do is we'll do a little walk downtown as well. And this is the goal, is to get her to kind of come with us and walk along while being able to, use her nose to explore her new surrounding areas. We are just looking to make sure that she doesn't pull when she gets too excited or when she starts following her nose. Looks like a good little crowd in there. Should be a bit of a quieter day just because it is like a Thursday morning. But it's always better to ease into these things than start right away when it's the busiest of times and events. And still right now, more than anything else, her nose is just the main thing. She doesn't seem to notice any of the other dogs, even the one in front. So we just got her harness on with the GPS tracker and her head halter, especially for a day like today when she might be easily overwhelmed or unsure of things. I didn't want to use the anti-bark collar, but just practicing redirecting on her own. Say hi. Hey, how's it going? Hi. Hi. Long time no see.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. How you guys been?
Good.
Not inside today?
No, he's actually dealing with a lingering knee issue.
Aw.
I know. Back in November, just playing or something, he ruptured something in his back leg. So.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be bothering him.
I know. Yeah, usually it's like after he plays, like real rough or like, intense.
Gotcha.
And then he lays down for a bit, gets up, and he kind of favors it, holds it. Yeah.
Aw.
I know, it's been a long time, but...
I hope he feels better.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's in good spirits. We're just, not trying to re-injure it again.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Kind of taking it easy, trying to avoid the surgery,
Yeah. Hey, he looks good, though, so
Thanks,
yeah, just keep it up.
Cool.
I'm sure he probably misses playing with all his friends.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to come by, come say hi.
Aw. Have a good one. Hi. Good girl. Good pee-pee. So we're gonna just let her run around for a bit and get used to the park before she meets up with all her friends tomorrow. See if she needs to use the bathroom before we go downtown. Seems like a pretty docile crowd, so I think she'll be okay. The main thing that you want to just look out for is just how everybody else's temperament is. She is pretty versatile, so it's not too much, but it's good to be aware of the other pups in there and how, maybe intense they are, or if there are any like herders, things like that. And you can just take a minute to just walk around and oh, she sees another beagle too. She's like, oh, they both got excited. And now she's crying a little bit. She did good though. She didn't overreact or start barking. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Their pup just got away from them, so just making sure it was okay. And so what I'll do is I'll take off. I'll take off her gear and let the other pups kind of meet her in the entrance here. Hi, how you doing? Hi. Yeah. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, good girl. There you go. Good girl. Oh, good job. Oh, we got another pup coming in. Hi. Hi, how you doing?
Hound dog?
Beagle mix?
Or beagle? Okay.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Mine's more hound.
Which one's yours?
Black.
Oh, okay. You can tell because she's like so interested in like just the smells than anything else.
Yeah.
It's like the dogs exist. Yeah. There you go. Oh.
You got her on her.
Oh, there you go. I lost her. Oh, there she is.
Wow.
Looks like you brought the life to the party. Oh, there you go.
Enjoy your day.
Hi.
You got no perfect.
It's so interesting because as excited as she is sometimes seeing another dog out in the street, she is very like not excited here. She's pretty neutral, maybe a little interested, but definitely like, there we go. Oh, there you go. Let's see if she goes over to say hi to the little ones here. Ah, no, she's gotten distracted. Oh. Hi. Oh. Oh. They got her worked up now. Officer Murph. Yeah. So what I'll do. So what I'll do is
Yeah, do you want me to leave? I can't stop her from doing it.
You're just playing?
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
Okay.
He's 2 years old and I've had him 2 years. That they call it wrestling.
Okay. If you know that you're playing.
Grace?
Good girl.
Whoa, I
There you
like
go.
the two vowels. Grace.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's in the car.
Just be careful because they will hit you and knock you down when they run. Okay.
So this one, being a little bit unsure and more of a mom, being unsure of what's going on, and more of like a mom and barking situation. It's okay. She's gonna start to place things when she gets when she thinks it's too much, right? And so what ends up happening is when she starts barking and policing things, it can amp up situations, right? So that's why just trying to disengage her from it and calm her down, right? More than anything else. Okay? There you go.
You know how short his legs are.
There you go. And just like with her regular socializing, situations like this that like may seem intense to her and and need refereeing that don't are things that we have to try to take into consideration and help her. Like these guys. Because all she's doing is adding in extra excitement into it. In technical terms, we would call this policing, right? So instead of being able to just kind of run around and play with other pups, her uncertainty of the situation or her excitement to the situation can cause her to just kind of stay back and bark, right? Good girl. And this is why it's good to test things out to see how she reacts in certain situations. So what I would probably do in this case, right, is kind of like the anti-bark collar or something else to redirect her when she is barking this much, right? She's more anxious than mom about the situation. She's more anxious than her mom about the situation.
Okay? I know. You all right? Go join the crowd.
Oh, let's just put this all here.
I don't think Grayson's gonna let you just sit there and yeah. Hi, Grayson. You all right, buddy? I know. It ain't happening.
So once things have calmed down, you can see that she's now back to more of a lower level. As when everything is up and intense and she's not sure of the situation, she feels like the need to have to police it.
Jason, I think he wants a little break.
No, leave him alone. Let him pick. Let him play. What's the matter with you? You just want to sit there and chew? I didn't think you were here to chew.
Good girl.
You know. I'm waiting for them to play tug of war on that. You ever seen two dogs play tug of war on that toy? It's fun. It's fun. Yes, you are. Oh, you are soft. Oh, yes, you are. You are beautiful. Yes.
Good girl.
Good job. Right there. Just keep rubbing right there. Yeah. I know.
He doesn't know what that is.
So waiting for the right moment, when things have died down a little bit can definitely help to release her, because if she is if she's over there in the heat of everything and she's barking, it could escalate things. Just from her kind of hyping up the situation and her uncertain energy and barking adding into things. But as soon as things can calm down and you're able to kind of just let her in, then she'll be fine again. You also want to be mindful of walking around on the outer edges, because that's where usually pups will go. Most of the time people are pretty good about picking up, but sometimes either people aren't paying attention or they lose it. Always give the benefit of the doubt as much as possible. But here, you see she's perfectly content. She sees somebody, but she's not barking at them. Right. Sometimes with things like leash aggression and being held back too, could cause the situation to rile herself up even more. But sometimes that's necessary to make sure that she doesn't add to a bad situation.
I want that. Big loop. Yeah, and cold feet. That's right. So one stuff.
Hi. Oh, what's that?
Oh, you got another one.
Oh, it's squeaking now.
Playing keep away now.
And then when new pups are coming in, it's always a good idea to make sure that you're keeping an eye on them to see how they interact with new with new pups that are coming in. Thank you.
Leave it. Just on one piece, but let's save it for somebody else. Someplace I can come. There we go. Still one piece.
So, luckily she moved away. Now she's gonna go and check out the new pup. Cute pup.
Thanks, yeah.
Is he gonna get much bigger, I take?
I know, she's 10 months old, so hopefully not a whole lot bigger.
Oh, okay.
She's supposed to be a medium-sized golden doodle.
Oh, I'm probably used to the bigger ones.
Yeah.
The look was very familiar.
Yeah, she hasn't had her first haircut yet, so her hair's not really that curly.
It's cute though.
Thank you. Yeah, this is like a little golden droop right here.
Oh, good girl.
Sasha. Sasha, look. Go get it, Sasha. Look, you missed it. You missed it.
She's thirsty.
She likes to stick her whole head in the water. Come here, come on.
There she goes. Oh, there she goes.
Her right there. You got a vacuum daily on that one.
There you go. Oh,
Ginger scored the ball. Yeah, here. Come get her, guys. Wow. That's a lot of hair.
Yeah, it doesn't get tangled or anything. It's really good.
You have to have her clipped.
I haven't yet. I've just had like, she's 10 months old. We've had like a couple months ago, we had like her face and her.
good girl. You ready to go
She
soon?
hasn't had her full.
Hi.
We'll do it in the spring.
Good down. Good job. Good down. Hi.
10 months old. That's what she loves to do, is run.
Oh.
That one obviously likes the ball.
Come on, Barky. There you go. Good girl. There you go. So it's good to see that she can come down from her barking fits too on her own as well. Why? You're cute.
Somebody steal it from
Good girl.
Take that ball from that black dog. Yeah.
I always love to know what they're saying.
I mean, if you can speak Cleon, you should be able to speak dog.
That's right.
Come on.
Doop, doop. Oh, sorry.
Mom, hold me.
Alright, so she definitely passed the initial evaluation here and just checking things out. Learned what to look for, and a lot of that just is her policing, which is kind of just natural for her. Something I definitely expected, right? But it was good to see that she was able to calm down from her barking as well, which is really good. And she was able to run around and have some fun with some other pups. Thanks, guys. So she did really good. So what we'll do now is we'll get her back. She's had a chance to kind of run around a little bit. We'll go do some exploring of downtown. See how she does on her social walk. Sorry. Just trying to get her had halter on. But no, she did really well. And just like with the concerned parent there, you know, about the two interactions, it's always good to go off of the other owner. You know, if they say that they're not being aggressive, then that's something that you can rely on, just because they have more experience with their pup. And then just keeping an eye on how, you know, your dog is reacting to that situation too. And I would definitely be in agreement to say that they were both just playing, right? It just seemed very intense. Oh, look at the little one. Hi. But no, she did really well. Now you can see that she can see other dogs coming in and say hi. Oh, good girl. Cute puppy. Hey. Good girl, come on. Good girl. Yeah. She did a great job meeting everybody. Like I said, she would definitely be a pup that polices in high intensity situations in which she's unsure of because of her own lack of social experience. But she's definitely acting like a protective mom, if nothing else. So it's very suitable for her personality and age type to be doing those things, especially given her experience. And that's just one of those things that she can kind of learn to get comfortable around over time. Or it just might be just her natural demeanor to kind of step in and try to break things up. She's so funny. She did well though. So we're gonna go ahead and load her up. We're gonna move the car a little bit and we'll go for a little walk down. Alright. So now we are doing a little walk downtown after she's gotten some excitement and social and playtime in. We'll let her explore the park here a little bit, and we'll go for a walk around the neighborhood. She just did everything potty wise, so that's perfect. It's always good to have extra bags on you just in case, and it's important to try to make sure she has a chance to relieve herself before public situations, because that could always be very awkward for a lot of people. But she should be okay. Once again, we're just going to be working on her socializing today, and then secondary is going to be the loose leash walking, just to make sure that she doesn't pull when she's too excited. She's doing a really good job here. Just going to give her a little bit of guidance. And the goal is to get her kind of used to having a lot going on, because that definitely before seemed to be the point where she gets the most uncomfortable. That combined with enclosed spaces. But here, when she has different strangers and stuff around, she's not barking, right? She's very much so just absorbed into like her environment and just checking things out and the smells around her. Good girl. So that was good, because she still recognized somebody, but didn't overreact and just went right back to walking and smelling. Same thing here. Good opportunity for a formal wait at the cross stop. Good girl. Good weight. Yes. Good job. I mixed in some cheese with her as well as her regular treats, just because I know she can be a little bit more anxious in social situations. So tried to up her treats a little bit. She's doing good. The harness doesn't fit perfectly, but at least it works for now. I just didn't want to have her completely unsecured, especially in case she gets overwhelmed, right? Right there, she kind of just scared herself from the sound of the metal that she was stepping on that she didn't expect, you know? And that's just something that we can put in the cliff notes to kind of have her work on with us later on. And it's pretty understandable. She just gets startled with anything that might be new to her. So here, we're gonna practice a formal weight. Good girl. As the car is passing. Good girl. Yes, good sit. You can see she needs a little bit more help in this area. Good girl. We did her boots earlier today, so I didn't want to have that on her this time around. She should be okay though. I'm just gonna take a quick lap, just to kind of get her situated with this new area, and all the smells, and all the people, and especially all the traffic. So I want to try to put myself in between her and the road. So I'm gonna have the leash and everything set up on this side. I'll see if she wants to get something to drink. Some water here. Good girl. No? Okay. And it also might be because the uncertainty of the music that's playing above there. So, especially right now, she's probably going to be the most sensitive to everything, right? So we just want to take that into consideration. Try to take things as slow and easy as possible. Good girl, wait. Good girl. Good weight. Alright, at least she's not moving, so we see that everything's clear. We're gonna go ahead and start moving with her. Hi. Good girl. Right now it's still a little cool out. I'm pretty sure, especially come lunchtime this weekend, there'll be people outside eating. And bring in their pups. But this will at least give her a good slow introduction into the area. So we're just letting her explore as we walk around. Just want to make sure that she is not pulling too hard on the leash when she gets excited or follows her nose. Well, she's doing really good so far. Got another pup coming up there. Get some treats ready in case she sees them and starts overreacting. I think she just sees them right now and she's pretty neutral. Looks like a small puppy, so they're probably learning the ropes on things too. She got startled there. Hi, how you doing? She's friendly if you want to say hi. Good girl. Oh, good job. He's just a puppy, huh?
Yeah, he's just 4 months old right now.
Yeah, he's doing good.
How old is she?
7.
7? Huh?
Yeah. Good girl. Oh.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Have a good one.
You too.
Good girl. So she did really well there meeting the puppy. Yeah, didn't overreact or anything, didn't bark, didn't mind even when she started climbing on her. So that was really good. We're gonna just give them some space for now so that way he can get control of his pup a little bit easier. And then what we'll do is we'll walk back around and go check out the doggy store to see if there are any pups in there as well. There we go. See if it scares her this time. Nope. Good girl. Good girl. She's doing a good job of redirecting and coming back to me for those treats. Sit. Good girl. Just waiting for the crosswalk now. Girl. Alright, now we can walk. And it's definitely important, especially downtown, to make sure that the cars aren't turning even when you have the right of way. Just because sometimes they're not paying attention. So it's better to always err on the safe side, especially when our pups usually end up leading the way, to make sure that that's actually safe for them before crossing. Good girl. Good. So she gets to see a lot more people on a one-on-one situation without overreacting. We'll try this scenario as well at night when she's a lot more sensitive because she's uncertain of things. And it'll be busier as well. But today is a good day to start her just because it is going to be a little bit on the slower side. And it's pretty nice out. So here she's uncertain about going in. It's okay, come on. It's okay, come on. There you go. Good girl, there you go. So being brave for her when she is unsure of things is going to be really helpful. There's her friend again. Hi again.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
Good, y'all. How y'all? All good. Sit. Good girl. So just letting her check out things with her nose. Okay. Thank you, you too. Good girl. Right? So you can kind of see with her body demeanor and the fact that she wanted to leave pretty quickly, even though it was a friendly environment. Yeah, it was just a little bit much for her. You had the sound of the grooming going on in the background, and you had people in the close proximity, and now she's a little tucked in. So we don't want to overwhelm her or anything. We just want to kind of try to. She got spooked there by the door closing. We want to just try to get her adjusted to everything that's going on. And for normal situations like this that are social, that we're used to, it could just seem like it's not much. But when you break it down into everything that's going on, especially with events and people and sounds, it can definitely be a lot for a pup that's not used to it. Oh, she's doing well though. Just letting her get used to her nose as much as possible here. girl. Oh, so the sound of the truck's air brakes being released startled her, right? So that hissing sound, kind of like a snake, so that kind of makes sense. Good girl, it's okay. There's all these things that you want to just be aware of and pay attention to while you're out with her, so that way you can help her through those things later on, either by getting her used to them or responding appropriately by coming back to you. Alright, so here's another formal wait. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good wait. Yes. Especially at crosswalks, we don't want to rush it. We want to make sure that she is actually waiting and calm and focused on us, as opposed to trying to go across the street or anything else. Oh, good girl. She was definitely unsure of that guy, but at least she didn't bark. You know, she behaved pretty timidly, but she got to see that there was nothing to be afraid of. And that's the big takeaway, especially on social sessions like this, is that, hey, the floor can make a sound, but it's not going to hurt you, right? It could just startle you and you can get used to it, but it's nothing to be traumatized by or have to avoid, because it's not actually going to, physically hurt you. Same sometimes with people, it just might be an intimidating silhouette coming in that she's uncertain of, but she has to understand that there's no threat there, because that will help with her either excited barking or her uncertainty barking. Got another gentleman coming up. Good. She didn't react too badly to the sound and to him, so that was good. You can tell because she was definitely focused on him too. Tail's down, a little tucked. Yeah. Good girl. It's okay. Oh, sorry.
It just says no steps, so
Good girl. Watch for different corners. And she did really good. Tail's a little bit more relaxed now, and she's kind of in more of an open space with less people around. And you can tell it's definitely something that she's going to have to get used to over time, especially with all the sudden noises and all the people around. But she did good. She didn't pull away and panic or anything like that. She redirected well. She waited at crosswalks with me for treats. I didn't demand too much of her attention this time, just because I really want her to try to take into consideration as much of the environment as she's able to for tomorrow. No, this was definitely a good girl. It's definitely a good first round here. Just want to make sure that it's safe to cross before she starts crossing. Oh. Come on, it's okay. You can see that she kind of freezes up there, right? And her tail is really in between her legs. So really got to try to get her used to being around strangers in a public area. So that way she's just more comfortable. And that's the thing too, is when she's more comfortable in a situation, she's less likely to, either pull away from fear or bark because she's unsure of somebody. All of those things. She did really well today. Like I said, we didn't have the anti-bark collar on just because I know we were going to do the dog park session. And she definitely does a little bit of policing But she was able to kind of calm down from that. It took a little bit of effort, and it took kind of taking her away from the situation just so she doesn't accidentally escalate it, right? From all of her anxiety and her energy and her excitement, and letting everything kind of calm back down, and then she was perfectly fine afterwards. And then there was another time after that when she was able to kind of calm back down on her own too from her barking. That's just kind of gonna be natural for some pups as well. She did really good. I'm gonna try to take a picture for the thumbnail. Almost forgot. Come here, this way. Good girl. There's a big love sign over here. We want to see if we can get her to sit stay for a good picture. There's no one and nothing around, so should be okay. I don't see any squirrels. Sometimes there's squirrels here too. She's done really good today. Because I want to try to take advantage of the nice weather as much as possible with her. Alright. So we'll go ahead and pause the video here, and we'll end, I guess we'll end with the thumbnail, which would be an interesting way to start.